Rural broadband is undergoing one of the biggest transformations we've seen in decades. Wireless carriers are pushing deeper into rural markets with fixed wireless access. Electric cooperatives, organizations that traditionally only delivered power, are now building fiber networks, and government funding is accelerating deployment across the country. What used to be a slow moving infrastructure environment has suddenly become one of the most competitive and opportunity rich spaces for connection. Today, we'll break down what's happening, why it matters, and your authorized dealer action plan to position yourself for success in this new environment.
The dealer download powered by RS&I.
For years, rural connectivity followed a predictable pattern. Cable companies stayed primarily in suburban and urban markets. Fiber deployments were limited by construction costs and distance. Satellite served as a reliable fallback for remote areas. This created large pockets of underserved customers, people who wanted better connectivity but simply didn't have any access to it. For authorized dealers, this meant opportunity, but also constraints based off of geography and infrastructure availability. That model is now changing rapidly. Wireless carriers are increasingly using fixed wireless access, or FWA, to deliver home internet service using cellular spectrum instead of buried fiber. What is different today compared to just a few years ago is the performance and reliability. Advances in spectrum utilization, network density, and hardware have significantly improved speeds and consistency. Customers who previously had limited options can now access broadband level performance without waiting for fiber construction. From a deployment standpoint, fixed wireless offers something incredibly powerful: speed. Instead of waiting months or years to trench fiber, carriers can activate service using existing tower infrastructure. This allows providers to enter rural markets faster, and it expands the total addressable customer base for connectivity solutions. For authorized dealers, this means more serviceable households and faster activation timelines. At the same time, wireless carriers are expanding from above. Electric cooperatives are building from the ground up. More than 200 electric co ops across the United States are now deploying fiber broadband networks to serve their communities. This is a natural extension of their existing infrastructure. Electric co ops already own all the poles, the right of ways, and service relationships with the customers. They also have something equally valuable: trust. In many rural communities, electric co op has served the area for decades. That local presence creates a foundation for broadband deployment that national providers may struggle to replicate. This means new fiber builds are happening in places that were previously overlooked, opening entirely new service territories. When new infrastructure enters a market, whether it's wireless or fiber, it doesn't eliminate opportunity, it expands it. Connectivity adoption tends to increase when customers have more options, better performance, and greater awareness. Customers who previously accepted slow speeds begin upgrading. Others who relied on older technologies move to faster solutions. This creates a ripple effect across multiple categories between fiber internet, wireless service, smart home and security platforms like Vivint, and converged offerings that combine connectivity and mobility. As infrastructure expands, the total connectivity ecosystem also grows, and the authorized dealers are positioned at the center of that growth. One of the biggest misconceptions is that wireless and fiber are direct replacements for each other in every scenario. In reality, they serve different deployment models and timelines. Fiber delivers unmatched long term capacity and stability. Fixed wireless enables rapid deployment and immediate coverage expansion. This creates a layered connectivity landscape where multiple technologies coexist and serve different customer needs. Authorized dealers who understand this distinction can position the right solution for the right environment. Here's a look at your authorized dealer action plan to take advantage of what is currently happening. First, get ready to expand as build outs continue. Every new network build represents new customers entering the connectivity ecosystem. Whether it's fiber, wireless, or satellite customers upgrading their infrastructure often create additional opportunities across multiple services. Second, position yourself as a connectivity advisor, not just a product seller. Customers need guidance to navigate their options. Authorized dealers who educate customers on available solutions build trust and long term relationships. Third, watch for infrastructure expansion in your local markets. New fiber builds, wireless coverage improvements, and rural deployments create windows of opportunity for customer acquisition. Fourth, lean into converged solutions. Combining wireless, fiber, and smart home offerings strengthens customer retention and increases long term value. And finally, remember this fundamental principle: infrastructure expansion doesn't reduce opportunity, it multiplies it. Rural broadband is no longer defined by limitations, it's defined by momentum. Wireless carriers are expanding coverage faster than ever. Electric cooperatives are building fiber networks across underserved communities, and customers are gaining access to better connectivity options every day. For authorized dealers, this represents a powerful shift. More infrastructure means more customers, and more customers mean more opportunities. And those who position themselves early will be best equipped to capture that growth. If you're ready to expand and capitalize on the evolving telecom landscape, RS&I is here to support you every step of the way. Visit rsiinc.com, that's rsiinc.com, and subscribe to the Dealer Download. I'm your host, Michael Shiverdecker. Thanks for tuning in.
The Dealer Download, powered by RS&I.